Atlas readers, welcome back to another Read Aloud with me and Mr. Banana. We'll talk about it more at the end, but I love this story because I think this is something we can all relate to, especially during a time like right now where we feel very separated from our friends and some of our family. So let's get right into it. The book we're reading today is titled Dear Primo, and Primo means cousin in Spanish. Dear Primo, a letter to my cousin, written and illustrated by Duncan Tonatiuh. Score! I just got my letter from my primo, my cousin Carlitos. I live in America, but he lives in Mexico, where my family is from. Maybe someday we'll meet. Dear Primo Charlie, how are you? Do you wonder, like me, what life is like far away? I live on a farm surrounded by mountains and trees. My family grows many things, such as maíz. We have a burro, pollos, and a gallo. Every morning, the gallo crows and crows. Dear Primo Carlitos, I live in a city. From my window, I can see a bridge and cars zooming by. I can see skyscrapers too. Skyscrapers are building so tall that they tickle the clouds. At night, all the lights from my city look like the stars from the sky. Every morning, I ride my bicicleta to school. I ride it past the perros and past a nopal. I ride the subway to school. The subway is like a long metal snake, and it travels through the tunnels underground. At recess time, I play football. My friend passes me the ball. I kick it with my foot. And if I score, I yell, "Goal!" I play basketball. My friend dribbles the ball and passes it to me. I jump and shoot. The ball goes swoosh, nothing but net. When I come home from school, I help my mom cook. My favorite meal is quesadillas. I make them with cheese and tortillas. In America, we have lots of different foods. My favorite is pizza. I like getting a slice on my way home from school. After I finish my homework, my mom lets me go outside and play. In Mexico, we have many games, like trompos and canicas. My favorite game is papalotes. My friends and I run, and with a little wind, we fly the papalote high up. When I finish my homework, I play games with my friends from the building. We play by the stoop. In each other's apartments too. I like going over to my friend's home to play video games. In the afternoon, it often gets hot. To cool off, I jump in a small rio that's nearby. In the summer, the city gets hot too. I like getting splashed by the fire hydrant when the firefighters open it up and close off the block. On the weekend, I go with my parents to the mercado, an open-air market in the town nearby. We sell maíz and tunas, a prickly fruit that we grow. On the weekend, I go with my mom to the supermarket. She brings a list of milk, toothpaste, soap, and I check off the items as we put them in her cart. In town, from time to time, they have fiestas that last 2 or 3 days. At night, there are cohetes that light up the sky and mariachis that play and play. In my city, sometimes we have parades. People in costumes and uniforms march down the street, and everyone gathers around and watch. There are charros in Mexico that I wish you can see. They do tricks with their caballos and reatas. On the streets, here you can see breakdancers who do flips and spin on their heads. In Mexico, we have so many traditions, such as the Dia de los Muertos, the Day of the Dead. My favorite tradition is attending the December parties called posadas. At the end of each posada, there's a piñata filled with fruit. When someone breaks it, we all get to jump in. In America, we have traditions too, such as Thanksgiving, when we eat turkey, and Halloween, when we dress up and go trick-or-treating. But I have to stop writing now My mom just told me I have to go brush my teeth and go to bed. I have an idea. My primo should come visit me. My primo should come visit me. Alright, Atlas readers, that's the end of our story today. Now, we can learn a lot from this story. Carlitos and his cousin were from the same family, but lived very different realities and very different lives. This is important for us to read because it's important for us to realize that not all of us live the same way or in the same conditions, just like these two cousins. They were able to share a lot and tell each other about their different lives, their friends, and the activities that they like to do. The more we strive to educate ourselves on other people's cultures and countries and languages, the more we understand from our world and our surroundings. And that's always a good thing. The second reason that this book is really important is because Carlitos and his cousin can't see each other because of how far away they live and their different circumstances. And right now, I think we can all relate to that a little bit. Because of the situation that we're going through, we've been staying in our homes a lot more than we're used to. And although I know that makes us sad and frustrated because it changed our whole lives, it's important to know that now, more than ever, we have to stay connected to one another and communicate, just like Carlitos and his cousin do. So, your story challenge for the day is to write a letter or draw a picture for someone that you've been missing this whole year. You can ask your parents to send it to them, or you could just write it and save it to give to them the next time you're able to see them. Alright, we'll see you next time. Bye!